Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I want to share with you some unique designer fragrances in my collection. A lot of times when we think about designer fragrances, a lot of people just think basic, Macy's counter, generic, you know what I mean, mass appealing. Not saying that I don't love fragrances like that, because I have fragrances like that in my collection. But today I just wanted to spotlight some unique ones, letting you guys know that you don't have to look for a niche fragrance to get something unique or spend, well, there's some designer fragrances in here that are very pricey, but there's still a designer fragrance that's easily accessible. You don't have to search online and try to find samples, this, that, and the third. You can go to your local Macy's or Bloomingdale's or wherever to find some of these fragrances. So if you're interested in learning about some unique designer fragrances, then just continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button turns gray. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thumbs up the video so I know you love my content. And finally, leave me a comment below so we can get to know each other. Now, let's get started with the video. Alright guys, jumping right in, the first fragrance on the list is by Marc Jacobs, and it's Perfect Intense. If you guys follow my channel, you know this is one of my favorite designer fragrances ever. I went through a whole bottle like within less than a year. I absolutely love this fragrance, and what makes this fragrance unique is that it has a toasted caramel popcorn type note in this fragrance, and it is so different to my nose. This was the first popcorn scent that I smelled last year, and I was just like, wow, like, is this what we doing, Marc Jacobs? Like, I'm not expecting that from you. I'm expecting some type of fruit la la, you know, very fruity, very floral, generic, you know, type of scent that's still beautiful, but I was not expecting this. So in this fragrance, we have Narcissus, Night Blooming, Jasmine, Almond, and Sandalwood. The crazy thing is there is no popcorn note in this fragrance, but it just gives off a popcorn, like a toasted sesame seed type of vibe. But it's so different to my nose, and I absolutely love it, and I'm going to spray it because this, I told you guys, is one of my favorite scents. It's so beautiful. It's very unique, and the dried down, like, you smell that toasted sesame seed type scent in the opening, but when it dries down, it gets even more intense. So if you're not a fan of that type of scent profile, then stay away from this one, because like I said, it's very unique. It is very different. The regular Perfect, I have that one as well, the original Perfect EDP. I have it. It's pretty. It's nice for like spring, summer. It's more mass appealing in my opinion. I feel like most people would take to that one as opposed to this one. But if you could get down with a toasted, salted caramel, toasted sesame seed popcorn type vibe, then you will absolutely love this. Perfect Intense by Marc Jacobs. Next up, we have one of my favorite Tom Ford fragrances, and this is Rose Prick. Pricey. Okay, this is definitely niche prices. This is not cheap, but it is more accessible than some of your niche fragrances. But y'all, it is so unique. It's so different to me. If you love rose, or even if you don't love rose, this is a very unique, a very different take on rose. This has Sichuan pepper. It's very spicy. It's very peppery, but then it dries down to a very creamy, smooth, beautiful rose and spicy fragrance. This is incredible. When I tell y'all, this is everything. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first smelled it, I was like, what in the what? Like, what is this? What is this? Okay. And it took a minute for it to dry down, and I was on my way home from Nordstrom, and I remember smelling something in my car, like, what did I spray? Like, what is that? And when I realized that it was the car that had Rose Prick on it, I made a U-turn and went right back to Nordstrom and purchased this right away, because it was the dry down that did it for me. Like, the opening was like, it took me back. Like, it was very shocking to me. But once it dried down, I was like, okay, it makes sense now. But now I love it from the opening to the dry down. This is a very beautiful, exotic, unique fragrance. It opens up with Sichuan pepper. There's turmeric, May rose, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, rose balm, okay? And I believe all these roses are from Tom Ford's garden. He has like his own personal rose garden, child. There's patchouli and tonka bean. Like I said, y'all, It's spicy, it's a little earthy, a little dirty, but in such a sexy and exotic way. Like, it smells like somebody just ripped up the rose out of the dirt. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it smells like, but in a beautiful way. Definitely not for everybody. Definitely not a safe line buy, but get your nose on it, wait till it dries down, and then see what it does. And spray it on your skin, not on a test strip, okay? Tom Ford's Rose Prick. Next up at Lancome, we have Tresor La Nuit. And I just always want to show you guys this bottle because it's just so unique and just special to me. I mean, look at the bottle, guys. The bottle alone is very unique, very special. This scent, this is a sweet, fruity rose vanilla fragrance. It is incredibly beautiful, very long lasting, very potent, very, very potent. This is not a light and airy type of scent. It's like syrupy sweet, but in the best way possible. So it opens up with lychee. There's raspberry, rose, incense, vanilla absolute, praline, patchouli, and papyrus. To me, this smells of niche quality. Like, this just smells so beautiful. Like I said, it's very syrupy sweet. It's a gourmand aphrodisiac love potion. It smells like syrup, but not in a cough syrup medicine type of way. It just smells very, very sweet. If you love rose, if you love vanilla, you will absolutely love this fragrance. And it is back in stock on the Lancome website. I'm going to link it for you guys. But for a while, this wasn't in stock and it was scaring me because I'm always talking about it and I want to talk about it more. But I hate talking about fragrances that you guys can't get because it's like, yeah, this is the world, but you can't get it. I'm sorry. Like, wah, wah, nah, 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 nah. Like, I don't want to do that to y'all. So it is back in stock. So I'm very happy about that. But like I said, if you love rose, if you love a sweet, potent, very sweet, okay? Like, I keep stressing sweet because it is sweet. Very sweet jammy rose fragrance, fruity rose fragrance with a sweet vanilla dry down. You will absolutely love this. Lancome's Tresor La Nuit. Next up by Burberry, we have My Burberry Black. And this is what the bottle looks like. Y'all, this fragrance is not for everybody, okay? I absolutely love this fragrance. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it because it's very different. Like, this is on the proper list. Unique, very different, very unique scent. It has a very strong, powerful peach note. And if you don't love peach, you will not like this fragrance. But it's so long lasting. It's so powerful. This is a beast mode designer fragrance in my collection. It lasts a very, very long time on the skin. It projects beautiful, different, unique scent. It opens up with jasmine. There's candied rose. There's peach nectar, amber, and patchouli. And the nose behind this fragrance is Francis Kirkjohn of Baccarat Rouge fame. This is a gorgeous scent, y'all. I love it. I don't speak about it a lot, but trust me when I tell y'all, I wear this fragrance and I absolutely love it. As you can see, this is my dent. And I would definitely repurchase this fragrance because I love it. It smells very distinct. If somebody's wearing this, I can tell because it has a very distinct scent. I can't describe it, but it's like an acquired type of scent. You know what I mean? But like I said, very polarizing, very strong, very unique fragrance by Burberry. My Burberry Black. Next up by Lancome, we have Oud Bouquet. Y'all, this has to be my favorite Lancome fragrance. This bad boy right here is no joke. She did not come to play, okay? This is a very strong, very powerful, very, very polarizing times 10 fragrance. In my collection, this is the most Middle Eastern vibe type scent that I have because I don't really go for that type of scent profile all the time. But in this fragrance, it's just so gorgeous. It opens up with saffron. There's rose, oud, vanilla, and praline. Y'all, this fragrance is amazing. And one of my subbies told me to layer it with DELINA. I haven't done that yet. But if you guys do that, or if you're the subby that told me that, I'm definitely going to try it. I haven't done it yet, but I will definitely try it. I'll probably do it tonight, actually, because I'm going to leave this out. But yeah, this is a very unique scent. It's a designer fragrance that is more pricey. It's definitely more pricey than the Lancome Tresor La Nuit, but it's not as pricey as the Tom Ford Rose Prick. It just falls right in between that. But I feel like it's worth it. You get a lot of product. I think this is three fluid ounces. Yeah, no, 3.4 fluid ounces. And it lasts forever on your skin. A little bit goes a long way. You don't have to overspray this fragrance because, like I said, it's very polarizing, very potent. I feel like all these fragrances, not all, but a lot of them are very polarizing to the nose. Very unique designer scent, Lancome's Oud Bouquet. Next on the list by Givenchy, we have the original Leont Tradit. I just love this bottle. This bottle is so gorgeous. It's so chic and classy to me. Y'all, this fragrance is Orange Blossom, Tuberose, Vetiver. I think there's Patchouli in here. So the notes aren't really super exotic or anything like that. But when you smell it, it just smells so unique to me. It's a beautiful, beautiful take on a tuberose. And I love tuberose, but it has to be the right tuberose. Because there's some tuberose fragrances that I smell and I'm just like, I'm going to run. I'm just going this way because I cannot take this kind of tuberose. But the tuberose in here, it's so classy. It's so sexy. It's so sophisticated smelling. I feel like you don't have to be a tuberose lover to love this fragrance. It's unique, but still a very wearable, very lovable, very appealing type of scent. It opens up with Orange Blossom, Jasmine, Tuberose, Vetiver, and Patchouli. Like I said, guys, it's very classy, very sexy. It lasts forever on my skin. If I'm ever doing a designer list of very long-lasting fragrances, this is definitely going to be on the list because this lasts forever on the skin. I'm telling y'all. It's such a beautiful, classy, sophisticated, unique fragrance. Givenchy Leont Tradit. Next up, we have one of my favorite fragrances by the House of Tom Ford. Again, Metallique. Y'all, this is a very powdery, very aldehydic, white floral fragrance that just smells so different to my nose. When I first smelled this, I was like, why do I like this? Like, this smells so different to me. Why do I like this? But I absolutely love it. It's very powdery. It's a very unique, distinct scent. Like how the bottle looks is how it smells to me. Very cold and very cold, but still inviting, still warm, still sexy. But it definitely has a very metallic type of vibe to it. It opens up with aldehydes. There's bergamot, pink pepper, lily of the valley, ambrette, vanilla, and sandalwood. It's a gorgeous scent, guys. And the sandalwood in this fragrance is not very creamy. You definitely smell the aldehydes in this fragrance, and it is very powdery. So if you like powdery scents, you'll love this. It's not the best in performance on my skin. It can be better, okay? Like, it's not the best. And for me to say that a fragrance doesn't last, because most fragrances last on my skin, I just have that type of skin that holds on to fragrances. But this to not last a long time on my skin says a lot about this fragrance. But it's very beautiful. I have a decant of this and I just continue to top myself off because it's a beautiful scent. And I feel like this can be worn all year round. It's definitely like giving fall vibes, you know what I mean? Like cozy fall vibes because it is like a powdery type, inviting, comforting scent. But you can wear this in the spring and summer too. Like you can wear this all year round. Metallique by Tom Ford. I promise y'all this is not a Tom Ford video, but the next fragrance on the list is another Tom Ford fragrance. Again, it's Tuberose Nude. Now this one right here, definitely not a safe blind buy. Definitely get your nose on this fragrance. Do not order this fragrance unless you just like different and unique scents. But this one is very different. You guys don't really hear people on YouTube talking about this fragrance. Like, I don't even know if anybody on YouTube owns this fragrance other than me. But I absolutely love it. Let me tell y'all something. Bae and I were going to a Chinese restaurant one day, and I put this on and got in the car. And when I tell y'all, he rolled the windows down and he was so annoyed. Like, Bae, like, why did you have to spray the entire bottle on you? This right here is so potent. I don't really wear it around him too much because it's very strong. And whenever I wear it, he says something. So I don't wear it around him. But this is very, very potent. Very, very strong. If you're looking to knock somebody out, like if you want to go to work and annoy your coworkers, wear this one right here. This opens up with Sichuan pepper. There's jasmine, lily, tuberose, benzoin, styrax, cacao, suede, musk, tonka bean, and oud. Now let me tell y'all, the oud in this fragrance is not very strong. What you definitely smell, like to me, like to my nose, I get something rubbery. Like it smells like eraser. And I know that sounds crazy. Like who wants to smell like eraser? But it smells like eraser in a good way, like in the best way possible. It's very different to my nose, but I absolutely love it. Like I don't know what it is about this fragrance. I just love it. And I can overspray this. You don't have to. But when I do overspray it, I don't mind it because I just love smelling it. Like I just love how it smells. It's a beautiful scent. Very unique, very different to the nose. Like I said, it has a lot going on with it, y'all. Suede, oud, tuber. It's a lot going on, but I absolutely love it. Tuberose Nude by Tom Ford. Next up, we have a fragrance by the Dior Privé line, and this is Lancome Noir by Christian Dior. Y'all, I was sent some decants by my girl Chris Loves Luxe here on YouTube, and when I tell you, when I smelled this one, it was a love at first sniff. This is a rose and peach and oud fragrance. Y'all, this is so divine. I loved it so much that I bought the body cream, and I love the Christian Dior body creams because the consistency is so smooth, and I just love how it goes onto your skin. It just melts into your skin, and it smells just like this fragrance. Very unique, very different to my nose, very classy, smells very upscale, smells rich. Love this, y'all. It opens up with lemon, rose, spices. There's black currant, raspberry, peach, white musk, sandalwood, amber, heliotrope, and oud. And the oud in this fragrance, you smell it, right? But it's not a super loud, sharp, resinous oud. It's not like that whatsoever. It smells very refined, very sophisticated. It's just a beautiful scent, and I feel like it's an all year round type of scent. Maybe not the dead of winter. I'm not gonna wear this when it's super cold, but definitely you can wear this in the fall, you can wear this in the spring, you can wear it in the summer, you can wear it at night in the summer because it is a very sexy scent. To me, it's like a date night scent, but you could wear it in the day too if you wanted to smell like, you know, really pretty in the day. Beautiful, beautiful, unique fragrance, y'all. Christian Dior's Lancome Noir. I promise y'all, this is my last Tom Ford fragrance. Y'all, I can't help it that Tom Ford does unique fragrances right, okay? The next fragrance on the list is Lush Cherry, the fragrance that everybody loves to hate, but I love this fragrance. It's so sweet, it's so boozy, it's so polarizing, it's so decadent, it's so rich. This is just a beautiful, like, gorgeous, incredible, amazing, like everything that's good. That's what this fragrance smells like to me, y'all. I don't get into the hype of it not lasting and it being lost on people's skin. I don't have that type of skin, okay? This lasts on my skin. I don't know if they have different batches out there, but this one right here works for me. I'm so scared to buy another one because I'm like, because this is almost done. Like this has like 2 squirts. But I'm like, is it like the batches? Like, what is going on? Like, why do so many people feel like Lush Cherry doesn't last on their skin? But I will say, if you're saying Lush Cherry doesn't last on your skin and you're spraying it from a sample, you're not credible to me because you cannot go off of a sample. But if you're going off of a bottle, like if you have the bottle and you're spraying it, and you know you're getting that full spray and the full experience and it doesn't last on your skin, that's a different story. But a small sample, like honestly, I feel like how can you really judge the performance of a fragrance from a sample? It could be the most beast mode long lasting fragrance. It might not last long on your skin because it's just a little sample, but that's neither here nor there. The notes in this fragrance: cherry, cherry liqueur, bitter almond, cherry syrup, Turkish rose, jasmine, there's roasted tonka bean, sandalwood, vetiver, and cedarwood. This is a gorgeous scent, y'all. Boozy cherry. Tom Ford was doing the cherry before the cherry was like blowing up on social media. Like I feel like this is the year of the cherry, but this one right here will always be the most unique. Well, not the most unique, but the original to me because this was my first cherry scent and I just like fell in love head over heels. Like I said, it lasts on my skin. Very unique scent. It may not be unique to a lot of people because there's so many cherry fragrances, but at the time when this came out in, was it 2018? It may have been 2018 or 2019. This was unique, okay? And so it's still unique to me. Lush Cherry by Tom Ford. So the last fragrance on the list is by Lancome, and this is Idol Nectar. As you can see, the bottle has a little bit of iridescency. Y'all, I love this fragrance, okay? It smells like Idol, but it has a caramel popcorn note. And you guys know, between Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense, What About Pop, my Bath and Body Works pumpkin, is it pumpkin waffles or something like that? That smells like popcorn. Now this, like, the popcorn is taking over my life, okay? And I don't even eat popcorn. Like, let's talk about that. But this is a gorgeous scent, y'all. It smells like popcorn and like, you know, like a sweet popcorn, but it's not super gourmand. It's still fresh and still light and still airy, but you definitely smell that popcorn note. It opens up with rose, there's Turkish rose, caramel, popcorn, and vanilla. So like I said, it is gourmand, but it's a more fresh gourmand. If you don't like, I say still smell it, because you may not like popcorn scents in your fragrances, but this isn't like a heavy, like dense popcorn scent like how Perfect Intense has. So try this one, but it is still very unique to my nose, and I absolutely love it. Lancome's Oud Nectar. Alright guys, we've come to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know what are some designer fragrances in your collection or that you've smelled that have a very unique, different type of vibe to it. Let's talk about it like we always do. Remember to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great, signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.